Welcome to the News Hour. The devastating impact of Hurricane Helene is being felt far and wide across the South tonight. At least 40 people are dead in 4 states. Millions are without power, and there have been harrowing air rescues from Florida to Tennessee. And although the Category 4 hurricane is now a tropical depression, the threat is not over yet. Christopher Booker has the latest.
Helene's fury unleashed on the Florida Gulf Coast. Coming ashore last night just east of Tallahassee as a Category 4 hurricane, the storm brought sheets of blinding rain and whipping winds of 140 miles an hour. Storm surge threatened to wash cars off roads. Ocean swells grew so high that it carried these boats from the water and smashed them into homes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Flooded streets resembled rivers. Entire neighborhoods looked more like lakes. This man in Cedar Key tried to check on family.
I was trying to make it to my mama's house, but it's neck deep here. I'm not able to get any further. Oh, man.
It prompted thousands of high water rescues from Florida up through the Carolinas. First responders out in boats to rescue people trapped in their homes. In South Pasadena, Florida, firefighters literally battled fires and floods. And in one daring rescue, the Coast Guard airlifted a man and his dog from their stranded sailboat off the coast of Florida's Sanibel Island, with the storm bearing down. Still, Helene claimed lives in multiple states, from fallen trees, debris, and possible tornadoes. Many of them in Georgia, where Governor Brian Kemp said the threat was still very real.
It is still very dangerous out there. Even though the winds are starting to die down, there's still trees literally falling.
In the mountains of Asheville, North Carolina, up to 10 inches of rain sent floodwaters roaring past the Biltmore. And in Tennessee, dozens of people had to be airlifted from a hospital engulfed by the rising river. For more than 4 million people across the South tonight, they're left in the dark. And returning power to some customers, officials say, could take days. Helene has now weakened to a tropical depression, but it still threatens millions further inland, hovering over the Tennessee Valley through the weekend. Its sheer size can only fully be comprehended from space, spanning from Missouri to Virginia down to Georgia, where streets and neighborhoods were submerged today, catching many off guard.
I just didn't expect this to happen. Like living over here, it wasn't something that came across my mind. This is so crazy.
Back in Florida's Big Bend, it's been a devastating trifecta of hurricanes. Helene made landfall mere miles from where Idalia struck just last year. And many of the same communities are still reeling from Hurricane Debbie just 1 month ago.
Easy.
Governor Ron DeSantis today.
And then the early reports we've received is that the damage in those counties that were really in the eye of the storm has exceeded the damage of Idalia and Debbie combined.
In Riverview, just outside of Tampa, Randy and Bonnie Hand's home was inundated with water from the nearby Alafaya River. They stayed with family last night, but came back early this morning.
We came back and we were able to get down the street. And we had all the doors taped and sandbagged, but that water finds a way of getting in.
They've been in their home since 1975, and although it has flooded before, they say it's never been this bad. But despite the damage, they've pledged to rebuild no matter how long it takes. Jeff?
Yeah, they pledge to rebuild no matter how much it takes, no matter what. So let me see if where's my glasses? I forgot it somewhere. Oh boy, where's my glasses? Can't see without this thing. Oh boy. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me continue this so I can go ahead and get my glasses somewhere around here.
And Christopher, you're there in the Tampa area. Tell us more about what you're seeing.
You know, as we drove in from the east toward Tampa, we didn't see a lot of downed trees or that much water. But as we learned through the day, Tampa and nearby Tallahassee were actually spared the brunt of the storm. But here on this street, which is right next to the Alafaya River, nearly every single home was flooded. As you can see behind me, people have been bringing out their damaged furniture, spending the day assessing the damage and trying to figure out what it's going to take to get their homes back to normal.
What else have you heard from officials there about what the last 24 hours have been like for folks?
I had a conversation earlier today with a spokesperson from the Hillsborough County Fire Rescue who said that between 11 p.m. and 6:45, they rescued 500 people. He also said the sheriff department rescued 400 people. So in just under 8 hours, they rescued nearly 1,000 people. For comparison's sake, 2 months ago, there was a tropical storm. They rescued 11 people. He said that the storm surge actually exceeded what they were expecting, and it landed somewhere it rose between 4 and 7 feet. And they received nearly 1,200 calls during that nearly 8-hour period. On a normal night, they might get 2 calls for fires. Last night, they had 47. He also said that this storm was an eye-opening event for Hillsborough.
Okay. All right. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. Please give me a 1 if you can hear me and see me well. We are about to take some few phone call, and we are going to discuss exactly what's going on around here. Yes, Asheville is destroyed. Sundown town. All those towns that you're seeing these major destructions were and still are sundown town. Yes, this hurricane is sentient. We already said this, okay? All right? We already told you that those hurricanes are sentient. They are self-aware. They know where to strike. They know where to leave alone. We have a couple of more videos and things we are going to talk about. Based on the information that we had gathered, Asheville is a very beautiful place. It's a tourist town. It's surrounded by beautiful mountains where the so-called 83 can go and climb and go for a hike. It has beautiful flowers, beautiful. The land is lush and beautiful. It's a very well-kept land. It's a land that is flowing with milk and honey, if I may say so. Thus, it's a very beautiful place. Now, there is a video I was watching. And then in the video, somebody comment below. I had posted the comment. There. Let me see if I can. Oops, why is it there? No, right here. What am I doing? Oh, I should go to your channel. All right, there we go. If you go in our community page, okay, I'll play that. I had posted this comment 10 hours ago today, all right? Let me read it for you. They have been finding bodies by the hundreds, okay? Remember, those people said this storm take 47 people, okay? This is somebody that posted a comment on YouTube in one of the video right there, okay? Person said they have been finding bodies by the hundreds. That's what I will read the comment. They have been finding bodies by the hundreds. According to local residents, the flood was so severe that many of the elderly couldn't survive, and a large number of truck drivers were trapped in their vehicles. Significant damage was done in North Carolina. Just a few weeks ago, a black man who was found hanging in North Carolina, I believe in Anderson, and now this disaster has struck. This information comes from a comment on a YouTube video, and you can verify it through the provided link, which is right here. This is the link for the video. We'll watch it. Many townspeople are voicing their frustration, and there is even a sign posted, "Tourists go home." Okay, I'm talking about Asheville right there. They have a sign, multiple places where they don't like tourists come over there. Now, again, when they see a tourist walking around, they know you are a tourist. You don't look like them. You're not from around here, boy. Hey, boy, you're not from around here. Go home, because it's a sundown town. It's clear who they are referring to when they used the term tourist. The town, known for its wealth, didn't want outsiders visiting, suggested that it's effectively a sundown town. Now they are uncovering bodies by the 100. Here's the original comment, okay? It was posted by a fellow named Big E-Bike Sports 9 hours ago. My grown stepson lives in Black Mountain with his dad and family. The river barely missed their house. He said, again, this is not me, okay? He said they are finding bodies by the 100s everywhere. Total devastation. Ingalls warehouse was totally caught by surprise. Truckers in the parking lots, etc. So many have lost their lives, and many homes and businesses destroyed along with their livelihoods. My heart goes out to all who have lost loved one in this horrible tragedy. Prayers for peace and comfort to those who have survived but lost everything they call home. Now, before we move into this, beloved, there will be no thoughts in prayer here, okay? There will be no thoughts in prayer here. No one will receive our thoughts in prayer here. There shall be none coming over here. We'll not give our magic. We'll not give you our energy no more, because those towns were sundown and they are still sundown. That's why you see these things is happening over there. No thoughts in prayer here, man. You're not going to get no thoughts in prayer here. Our people, you must understand, when you say things like that, you actually send your vibration, your energy unto them. None of that. You people on your own, this is the end. This is judgment. And through the media, you will see that they're referring to those people, to the event as a biblical event or biblical flood. Shalom, beloved brother Sly and Vashni and Sarah. Thank you for being here. It's been a while. No more, man. You ain't gonna get none of that. Now, here's the thing. When we post the comment, beloved, okay? We post the comment at 9 hours ago, well, 10 hours ago. This is the link. Let me see if we can get to the link. Okay, this is Asheville, North Carolina, all right? This is the church and things like that. So let me see if I can find a comment. So people are complaining, and this is what they are saying, all right? Like this comment right here. None of the videos I've seen on my Android are on the weather channels. Just crap filler programs. I've given up on worthless cable television. Thank you, YouTubers, for sharing your drone footage. I've been to the areas words aren't enough. Devastating. You see, the news are not showing you the dead bodies. They are not showing you the devastation. They are not showing you those people are truly being swept off the land. They are not showing you that. Okay? All right? Where's the comment that I had? It's there. So probably you already remove it. Yep, I don't see it. Maybe I'll pass it. Okay. The point that we want to make right after we post the comment, beloved, and then New York Post released this. New York Post. Oh, New York Post released this. 1,000 people reported unaccounted for in North Carolina County hit hardest by Hurricane Helene. Okay, so this is North Carolina's Chimney Rock village flooded by Hurricane Helene. So 1,000 of those people are unaccounted for. Okay, it was 40 that are no more. So now you got 1,000 of them that you don't know what the hell happened to them. Of course, they will never come back and say, out of that 1,999 or no more. The other one that are surviving right now is in critical condition. They won't say this. Let me see. There was a channel I was watching, forgot the name, but they said in Europe it's 10,000 to 13,000 dying a weekly from cancer. Yes. And we'll go a little bit further into this in Europe. We'll go in the midst of that in Europe. Okay, beloved, if you have please put the phone number in the comment board for the people that wish to call. We want to know if you're okay, if you're in North Carolina. That's our people. If you need prayers, you need help, whatever that you need, the nation is there for you. If you're in South Florida, or wherever, Tennessee, this thing hit, and your house had some issue or your family has issue, the nation is here for you. Call us and let us know, and we can rally and then do what we need to do for you. If not, we're going to keep on moving. And if you have any clue or any information, any point that you want to bring here, the phone number is there. You can call. Now, this is 1,000. They just say, okay, we don't know what happened to them. Okay, in fact, they'll come back and say they will act like that. All those 1,000, all of them are alive. They're all accounted for. Everything is good. Everything is good. Nothing happened. Okay, that's what they're going to try to project out there. Most of our people out there don't care about that. They don't know what that means. They care about the whole garbage going on out there with the fellow, with that fellow, with the whole baby oil and things. We got a sister on the phone, I believe, Sister Rami. Go ahead, beloved.
Shalom, Big Levi. Shalom, family. It's Romy Black. I just wanted to let you guys know that the hurricane actually turned into a tornado south of me in Red Springs, and then, of course, northwest, like maybe 2 hours away, is Asheville, North Carolina. And what I'm seeing on the news here, the whole town has been cut off. Interstate 40 cuts through Asheville.
Yes.
The road is washed out, and
yes.
Route 26, which is the main state route, is completely underwater. So now the people are crying because they don't have food or water. The grocery stores have been damaged, so they're talking about airlifting food and water in just to, take care of their basic needs. But the whole Asheville has been destroyed.
Thank you, beloved.
You're welcome.
I saw the video where they show I-40 is completely cut off. You can't pass. You can't pass there. It's cut off. And then if you even excuse me, even if you try to snake around it, they won't let you pass because it's too unstable. It's too dangerous. You can't. You can't
get around it because apparently there was a mudslide.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just the flooding. There's mudslides, and then all the roads are damaged. Buildings are floating down the stream. But nation, whatever you do not pray for these people. Don't feel sorry for them. Do not put your good energy against the Most High, because he will turn it into bad for you.
Yes.
You got to remember that. This is all the Most High. Thank you, Big Levi.
Shalom, beloved. Thank you for sharing
Shalom,
with us.
family.
All right. I agreed with the sister. This is not our battle, beloved, okay? Remember a few weeks ago, a fellow was found hanging in North Carolina. In that same few weeks, they were making fun of the so-called Haitian and then calling, oh, well, they are eating their pets and stuff, sending bomb threat, trying to distract the people. You've been saying stuff. And then now people don't say anything about this. All right? And guess what? There are videos out there. They are showing our people walking around with bags in their hands. And then they are saying, oh, people are looting. And then when they are saying people are looting, and then they are showing the faces of our people. So people would thought like we are not only in Asheville, and we are looting those places. You see how they don't say anything about, like, you see, they don't show you any dead bodies floating in the water. They don't show you anybody crying and none of that. They act like this thing, that's it. It just hated the town and everybody's all right, but it's not. It's not, okay? Okay, so let's take another video.
intensity as it moved towards the Florida coast yesterday. The storm made landfall in northwestern Florida as a Category 4 storm just after 11 o'clock local time last night. Large swathes of Florida's western coastline were placed on alert with concerns a major storm surge could threaten lives and property near where the weather system crossed the coast. Well, the storm has continued to weaken as...
So, as you can see, this storm is sentient. It's need know whatever it's doing. Now, when we look at, let me see if I can, in the meantime, let me let this play. Let me see if I can get Google Earth for you. All right, this is the Yucatan Peninsula. It is the technology, the pyramids that are here that are pushing those hurricanes there, okay? Pushing those hurricanes there. Pushing. The last one came from at the bottom of Haiti and then crushed those people there. It's the peninsula, they're right here. The Yucatan Peninsula, that's where those things are coming, all right?
As it moves further inland, bringing rain and wind speeds of up to 30 miles an hour towards the large metropolitan areas of Atlanta and Nashville. Sky's U.S. correspondent Martha Kellner reports.
In the seaside town of Cedar Key, they don't know how much more of this they can take.
Now, again, beloved, they keep saying Atlanta. They are focusing so much on Atlanta, Georgia. And they keep showing the faces of our people over there in Atlanta. Okay? They barely, this is Australia, all right? Those are the people that are watching in Australia. Okay, let me see if I can. There we go. All right. So, they keep saying Atlanta, Georgia, and stuff like that. So those are the people in Australia. They will talk like, hey, oh, this thing it's hitting them. Okay, they are not saying that, wait a minute, there's an entire town named Asheville or Ashburn or whatever that is. It's completely wiped out. It's cut off. Those people, they are finding the bodies by the 100s. A lot of things going over there. You're not showing this. You keep saying Atlanta and stuff. And then our people, they have to show our people there, okay?
Helene was the third hurricane to strike here in just over a year. This, the worst one yet.
However bad we imagined it would be when we were fighting this thing in the darkness.
Okay, they keep showing this guy, Michael Presley Babbitt. We already went into Michael Babbitt. All right? We know whenever Michael is there, Michael is truly in the midst. All right? Again, this message is only for us. The others, they like whatever, but this is for us.
Worse in the daylight.
Overnight, winds of 140 miles per hour. But it was the 10-foot storm surge that did the damage here.
Okay, 10-foot storm surge, 10 foot.
Homes, restaurants, a whole town swallowed.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
Residents haven't been allowed to return to Cedar Key yet. When they do get here, this is what they'll find. It must have been utterly terrifying for those who didn't evacuate as a wall of water came towards them.
You must understand you are not dealing with any regular people here, man. You are dealing with the people that are very arrogant. Those people, pride and ego is out of this world. It's out of its own universe. Okay? They are very superstitious. I'm not going to evacuate it because I don't want looters come and loot my home. The shooting will start when the looting starts. They're always afraid some group of people are gonna come over there and take my, those rubble or whatever that is. They are very arrogant, man. This is a very wealthy area. Those people can afford to move and live. They have weeks of warning, but they didn't.
3 miles away from the coast, this is seawater. That's how far it traveled. It's mostly subsided now.
The water came up this high.
But the memory of riding out this storm in their RV will stay.
Now, this is 6th one we've been through while we've been in this campground.
Why do you think the hurricanes are so bad at the moment?
It's natural weather change. That's what I believe.
No. This is angelic weather pattern. This weather, the hurricane, the weather itself is sentient. It is alive. It is conscious. It receives orders. And we are doing this, beloved, okay? You do know that. The reason why this is happening because we stop going to the church. We stop, above all, voting for those people. We stop following them. We stop listening to them. We stop acquiring their validation. We stop asking them for knowledge and wisdom because we realize they have none. And there's nothing they can say. Back then, I'd say years ago, this man will have tell you the government is doing this. The government, that's what they want our people to take. Oh well, the elite is doing this. The government is doing that. China is doing this. Yo, China is pretty much done. This is being done by you. It is because of your prayer, your repentance, your research, your studies. This is being done because of this. Yes. Because we not only reading other books, we are writing books. We are putting our own information out there. Give it to other brothers. Give it to other sisters. This has nothing to do with climate change. It has everything to do with you, your vibration, your frequency. That is why you need to keep on going what you're doing right now. It's working. In 3 more days, you will have what they call the Ring of Fire eclipse on October the 2nd. This is yet another big event. They cannot control. They don't know what to do. All they can do is just sit there. And after that, wait, hang on. Did it today that new moon is already here? Didn't they talk about that new moon that's been there? We know this. We talk about this. We send pictures. We bring pictures. This thing been there for years. Now they cannot hide it. All those destruction are being done upon this earth because it is a size of judgment. Yay. All right, let me let this thing play right quick.
We're just bad luck.
The heft of Helene is most striking. Treasure Island is hundreds of miles from the point of impact. But look at this. 5 people died in this area, at least 2 from drowning. A hellish scene unfolded through the night. Old and young caught out. Anybody in your house? Most had evacuated. Emergency services rescuing others. 1 man and his dog saved when their boat failed 25 miles offshore. But Helene's impact has gone far beyond Florida. Georgia isn't usually affected by hurricanes. This is different. And in Tennessee, staff and patients evacuated to the roof of a hospital engulfed by floodwater. Helene may have been downgraded on the hurricane scale, but numbers don't tell the story here. This is historic flooding. It's widespread, and it's not over yet.
Okay, now let's watch this.
Hurricane Helene is majorly impacting the southeast tonight. You're looking at East Tennessee, Cobb County, right on the North Carolina border. Leaders there had to close the interstate because the flooding is so heavy. A mudslide washed away part of the road. They're also worried about the failure of the Nolichucky Dam, and they're working to evacuate people in the region.
And in Asheville, North Carolina, that town is basically cut off from the rest of the state right now. Most of the city is totally submerged in water. You can see a Jeep trying to make its way through the flooding there. Not good at all. The water levels in some spots are as high as street signs. Tree branches, logs, dumpsters floating absolutely everywhere. An old church in the town's historic village has a lot of damage, and the pastor says it's not safe.
Yes, it's historic. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, it's got an incredible past. There is nothing more important than the lives of the people who make up the church. So no one should come down and risk life and limb for things that we can replace.
I want to take you to Asheville now. NBC's George Solis gives us a closer look.
Yeah, these some of the
There you go. Now let's read this. Historical markers recognize 3 Asheville lynchings. Let's double check. Okay, this is was published in November 2nd, 2021. Hundreds gathered in the rain Saturday at Park Square to honor 3 black men who were lynched in Asheville in the late 1800s. The 3 men whose stories are now engraved on historical markers are John Humphreys. See if we can get a picture of John Humphreys. Oh. No, lynching. Yeah, give me some. Okay. Well, they don't have the picture here. Most of them, they never took pictures, but that's where they lynched our brethren. Woods Marker staying at College and South Spruce Streets, Bob Brackett. Woods Marker staying at Triangle Park, 58 South Market Streets, and Ezekiah Ranking Woods Marker stands at 7 Emma Road. The Community Remembrance Project was launched by the Equal Justice Initiative, EJI, and includes collecting jars of soil, a racial justice essay contest, and a historical marker ceremony. According to the website, the 501c3 nonprofit organization provides legal representation to people who have been illegally convicted, unfairly sentenced, or abused in state jails or prison. They also challenge the death penalty and excessive punishment and provide reentry assistance of formerly incarcerated people. Okay? I must see if I can read this, all right? The lynching of John Humphreys. On July 15, 1888, a mob of 25 to 40 white men lynched John Humphreys, a black teenager. On July 14, the daughter of a white suburban planter reported being assaulted in the woods. Race-based suspicions was immediately directed towards black men and boys. Later that evening, without any evidence connecting him to the report, police arrested teenage John Humphreys. Police officers forced John to change into a striped shirt and remove his shoes so that he would fit the description of the alleged assailant before they took him to the white planter's home, where a false identification was obtained. John was then jailed. The following morning, a mass mob broke into the jail and law enforcement unlocked the cell doors, allowing the mob to forcibly remove John Humphreys. The mob then lynched John by hanging him from a tree within a few hundred yards of the jail. White mobs regularly display complete disregard for the legal system and the constitutional rights of the black victims. Law enforcement routinely fail to protect black people in their custody, even though they had a legal obligation to do so, as in this case, officers sometimes directly assisted or even participated in lynchings. Although 2 people, including the sheriff, identified the name of mob member, no one was ultimately held accountable for the racial terror lynching of John Humphreys. And this is what you people did. This is what you people did. This is why this thing happened in Ashburn, is that what that is? Okay, Asheville. Let me see. Yes, Asheville. Okay. 3 markers dedicated in Asheville, North Carolina. There you go. This is what happened. You people did this. This is what you did. Some white girl said she was assaulted in the woods. Okay, the sheriff officer went and grabbed a black boy, a black teenager. They made him strip so he can look like he's the suspect. And then they brought him to the jail. They put him there, and then the police officer left, go dress under hood clan, and then come back, break into the jail, get the brother, beat him, hang him, and murder him. And you people are wondering what happened in Asheville. why the town is being cut off, why the road wash out, why they are finding bodies by the 100s. Why? Well, this is why. This is what you people did. You so-called white men were the one that was the spearheaded of the whole feminist movement. You destroy the holy union of the men, of the women, of the black men, of the black women. Not only that, you destroy relationship around the world. You hide behind all your money. You take those money, you take a few of the women that look like our women, you take your women, you infiltrated them, you separate or you destroy our family, you bring drugs. You did everything you could have done to our people, yet we're still here. Now that your number is diminishing, now the Holy One is upon you, now the judgment is in the midst of you, you ain't got no guts to come and then defend your people because you did all those things. And then that is why all those stuff are happening to you and your people. You did all those stuff. No one said restore. No one came and said, why you guys are doing this to those people? They never did anything to you. In fact, those people are good working people. They never did anything. If anything, you guys are always attacking them. You demonize those people. They never did anything to you. And yet now I see men that look like us, and a few of them are just like them. They are talking about modern women. You think that little white girl that went in and lied, you think there's a difference from her and then the women that are here right now? There's no such thing or no term as modern women. The same women that you see here that did those things back then, they are the same that are now. They are here now. The only way or the only reason why you see all those men are complaining about dating online is because the blessing is over. I personally am not giving up on my women, and I'm not giving up on women at all. You weak men out there are following those white men, their little stuff they are putting online, and then you are disconnecting yourself from your women. Therefore, you are disconnecting yourself from the blessing. The blessing, it is us, it is our men, it is our women, it is our land, it is our knowledge. You cannot disconnect yourself in following the so-called, the white men and other men out there. Their blessing is done. That's why they are complaining everything is so hard and expensive. It's been hard and expensive for all of us. We know that. The reason why you see that they don't want to have any kids, and yet they are coming in the midst of us and tell us, well, don't have children, don't bring children into this world. Our future is bright. We will thrive. We'll have as many children as we want. We have wealth that is surpassed anything they can imagine. It is their time now. And I don't want any of our men out there and then put yourself in this garbage talking about modern women, you staying away from them. Those same women that were over there lying, those same women, they are still here. Women don't change. The same woman that was in the so-called Garden of Eden is still here. The only thing that you guys did, the so-called white men, was the spearheading. You use your money, you build an entire fortress, and then you go hide into it. Now this fortress that you build become your tomb. You lost the blessing. You made everything about money. That's why you're raising this garbage about high-value men. Like I said, and I'm going to say this again, the only high-value man is a man of the Lord. Is a learned man, a man of the Most High God Almighty, point blank period. No money out there can make you a high-value man. A high-value man is a man that have the good relationship with the Holy Spirit himself. That's what that is. Stop following those garbage out there. Those guys lost the blessing, and they want you to do the same thing that they did in that movie, where they have this Julia Roberts character, okay, where she shoo away those deer. That's what they have our men doing out there, shooing away the blessing. You guys make this bed, you want to lie in it. The reason why they are bringing those so-called migrant illegal immigrants here, because, well, first of all, during the 100-year war, you were our vassal. You used to work for us, and we did treat you right. You are a serf. Yes, we lost power, and then we become your so-called slave. Now we gain power again. Now, one thing I want our people to know, one of the main reasons, there are many reasons, one of the main reasons why they are bringing so-called illegal immigrants over here to somewhat beef with us, so to speak. They're only bringing here to party their number because they are afraid. You have no idea. Those people haven't get a 1 ounce of sleep ever since 2020. They can sleep. They don't know when this thing going to drop. They don't know when one of you going to go berserk. And then just like you see, this hurricane, so to speak, level out the town of Asheville. All you need is one of our brothers have enough of it. And then they will level up a city like New York, a city like Los Angeles, and a state like Alaska, the entire state of Texas. They don't know when, but it will happen. That's why they want you to dim down your power. Get involved with this. Oh, well, there's the baby oil thing going on out there. What's your point of that? What do you mean? What my point? My point is this. You people were talking about baby. You people are bringing those people over there to party your number. Let me show you another thing, beloved, okay? Since we are talking about Europe, let me show you another thing. This is Russia right there. Excuse me. Okay, this is in Russia. Please give me a 1 if you can see it because it's an article. Russians who promote child-free movement could soon face hefty fine. Vyacheslav Volodin, the Speaker of the Lower House of Parliament and ally of President Vladimir Putin, said a new bill will tackle the ideology of childlessness. You know why they are doing this? You know why those Russians don't take this hash over there, talking about child-free movement, laughing on fathers, bringing all the fathers or dad, whether they are deadbeat dads or real dad. There's a group of weak men out there blasting on whether they are married men, they are blasting on our men. Oh, you guys have kids like, they're going to drain you for your money, man. The modern women going to take your money because that's all you. What happened to you guys, man? Like whatever happened to you guys when you guys were the babies? Whoever that woman break your heart, that woman really, really did you wrong. You see. Whatever happened to you men? Why you men are so weak out there? Keep going after fathers that are paying. Yes, some of our brothers and sisters, some of our brothers are in child support. Yes, women will cheat on you. It's a part of life. That's what it is. You ain't going to come over there and tell our men do not have children. We ain't going to break one of the beautiful commandments. Be fruitful and multiply. You ain't going to make us do this. That's why over there in Russia, they got this movement, child-free movement, because everything is so expensive. You people acting like we so-called black people have the economy in our hand and we lock you out. Yea, spiritually we are. We lock you out. But you have all the money, you have all the opportunity, you have all the things in your hand that you can put everything free out there. You can make this life the way that it is, but you can't, because why? The curse is upon you, the blessing is over. Talking about child-free movement, you guys despise and hated women. You despise and hated children. Therefore, you despise and hated life. You are once a child, and you came from the mighty womb of a woman. We are not going to adapt this mindset here, talking about if you have a problem, you choose to do not have children, that's fine by me. But you ain't going to come in the midst of us and say, Biglevi, we need to tell our people, do not have children so we can save money, so we can live a comfortable life. That's a Gentiles mindset garbage. They understand this over there in Russia because their population is being plummeted. So now they are coming with laws that anyone that are online and promoting this garbage, because they see it's very prevalent over here, talking about like we doomed, the economy is doomed, the baby boomer doomed us. And I keep telling our people, stop getting into that generation thing. So I'm Gen Z, I'm Gen X, I'm millennial. None of this. Let those people participate in their garbage. I'm not part of your generation, man. When you guys were in your blessing, this is what you did. You came after our men. You call us out. You call our women out. You said the black woman was the most single woman out there. No one want to marry her. The black man ain't hish. He ain't got no money. He ain't making no money. He's lazy. He keeps selling drugs. He's dead. He's single. Look at us. We are the so-called 83 men. We are married. We got business. We got this. We got that. Now, for you were the one that was blasting us for being single. And now, out of nowhere, single life is the thing now. Everybody want to be single. You are hiding under the mark of being an introvert. And I keep telling our people, an introvert is someone that do not want to hang out with scumbag. Every single person in the comment here that are watching and listen are introvert by nature. We like being around each other, damn it. We can't wait to get a place so we can be around our people. An introvert is not a person that are afraid of life, staying inside and stuff like that. Now that your money is gone, it's no good, your blessing is gone, and then you're forcing your ideology upon all men and women out there calling, oh, well, I'm an introvert. I don't like messing with people. I stay inside all the time. That's not what an introvert is. You are the one that were calling our men lazy. Oh, you single, you never get married, you're having children out of wedlock. You are the one that was diminishing our men, talk down to us, and now suddenly you guys want to be like us now. Everybody want to be single. Everybody, no one don't want to be married because marriage is a business. I didn't know that. Now the money cannot be transferred. Everybody now talking about, I don't want to date. I want to get a passport and go to this country and then there's this one because it's cheaper over there. They will respect me because I got money. Any men out there now, men, you think like that, you're not a man. You're not even a boy. Hell, you're not even a cowboy. You're nothing. Stop basing. First of all, the so-called dating is not a game. Love is not for the coward. You need to be strong, damn it. You need to got heart to get involved with heart, to get involved with dating, and then get involved with making children. You have no idea what it is when a man or women out there have a family. Your whole mindset change. This is not a game. This is serious. I don't want my people to keep going over there and emulating the so-called the Gentiles. I want you to understand the future belongs to you. You are wealthy. You are a prince, a princess, a queen, and a king of the Most High God Almighty. You're not a vassal. You're not a serf, and you're not a slave. Let them doom themselves. Let them curse themselves out. The womb of our women is very fertile. The land is fertile. Yea, our wealth is there. And we are not going to use our wealth to go out there and attract people calling ourselves high value men. We are high value because of our wisdom, knowledge, and damn it, because of the thing we are carrying. Charisma, swagger, and everything. That's what makes us high value. Not money. Not a YouTube show. Not a little book. No. The wisdom of the Most High God Almighty, the Holy Spirit herself. That's all over there anyway. In Russia and China, they cannot have kids. It's amazing. Our people can't see this. Like how you are not seeing like people that are complaining. They were the one, beloved. All of you you know this. They were the one back then that we're talking about overpopulation. When your boy himself, Elon Musk, tell you, we know this ever since the 1970s. We know the population already collapsed. And then now they can have children, and then they are coming in the midst of us and telling us, well, stop having children. Who the are you to come over there in the midst of us and telling us where and when to have children and where we can put our wing and when we can go and gain access to our women oven? Where do you get off? Who are you to come in the midst of it and tell us what to date, when to date, where to date, and how to date? I want our men to be out there and stand firm. Do not let those weak men in your circle, their time are gone. They are done. Let them go. Let them go in the midst of others and suck in their sorrow. Let them go cry. Let them go to their mamas. Let them go cry. It is time for you to assume power, take power, and build. This is not the time for our men to keep complaining online about women not doing this, modern women not doing that. Well, I'm not dating because this woman is too proud. But you haven't been with a woman at all. This is a challenge. Women like they are challenging a man. They like... Anyway, I don't want to think this turn into this. But anyway, in Russia, if you're promoting that garbage of child life, free movement and stuff, this is a polite way to tell you they're going to take you out. Anyway, all right. Forgive me, beloved, because sometimes I get out of, it pissing me off that we see how, well, you're not our men anyway. You're a bunch of dudes that look like us going out there and play the white man game. This isn't a game, man. You think what's going on out there? You think what happened in Asheville is a game, son? You think what happened to us was a game? There's no such thing as game in life, man. Life is very serious. Well, taking care of children is hard, it's expensive. It's supposed to be hard and expensive, damn it. This isn't no game. It's a trial. Will you pass or will you fail? Talking about here, well, it's expensive. It's supposed to be expensive. This is no joke. And I'm tired of seeing all men out there, taking this thing like it's a game and stuff. I want you to toughen up. Stop complaining about this garbage. Let those other complaining, especially if you're young men out there. You are the young men, our young men right now, you are living the best time of your life. You are the generation that see the end of the curses and the beginning of the curses. Your future is bright. Hell, you are the one that's going to stunt on the others. You are the one that will have the only time to succeed and all the others will watch you. They already fell and they want you to fail with them. We got next. Now, let's put this garbage where it belongs. Let's keep on moving. Concerning the bringing of the so-called illegal immigrant in here, I've been telling you, the only immigrant they don't want here, the so-called Haitian. They don't want those here. Not at all, because it's meant to connect to journal. They don't want to plug you to this thing. If they plug in you to that, it's going to be something else. What is the purpose of the so-called immigrant here? Why they are giving them money and then houses and stuff, and they make you believe that you are equal to them, but they are treating them this because those people are afraid. They're afraid. They're so afraid right now. They don't know what to do. There's not that much of so-called immigrant left in South America or Europe. They are afraid. They are bringing those people here just like they did with Georgia as a buffer. And it's not working. A lot of them are dying. A lot of them are robbing them because the so-called illegal immigrants, they are well aware that the so-called 83, the white man himself, he's very weak. That's why they are well organized. They are not going in the hood and robbing the hood. Yes, there's a few scuffle between them and some hood diggers, but they are robbing the so-called elite. They are robbing people that they know if they rob this guy, they set and then they go back wherever they come from. It's easier for them there. They're all under judgment. They're all under judgment. Now, talking about FEMA, talking about the National Guard, brothers and sisters, I'm not saying all of you live in the hood, but give me a second. Uh-oh, here we go. I'm not saying all of you live in the hood, but are FEMA and the National Guard are in the hood right now rounding up our people? Do you see FEMA in the hood taking our men, our women, and say, okay, well, which one are you going to worship? Jesus Christ or Yahushua? Do you see the so-called the UN or rounding us up? Where's the Red Cross? Are they in the hood? I mean, that's for our people that live there. Well, I live in the hood. I don't see none of that here. See, FEMA is busy, man. FEMA is busy. The so-called National Guard, they are busy. That's right, FEMA is broke. The other day they give Ish like $8 billion. And then you Christian don't question anything. You Christian don't go online and say, wait a minute. This is the Bible Belt area. Why the storms are targeted the Bible Belt? Let's get that right quick. Okay, there are many lynching that going on in those places where the town got destroyed. Okay, let's go with Bible Belt. Okay, Bible Belt states right here. Okay. Let's share this with, okay, here we go. Let's share Bible Belt states. All right. The Bible Belt is a region in the United States that is also known for its conservative Protestant Christianity. The states that are typically considered to be part of the Bible Belt, including Alabama, Kansas, Georgia, Louisiana, Mississippi, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Tennessee. Those are the states that are getting hit the worst. I don't know why they don't put Florida there, but it is there. Well, northern Florida. Well, let's look at the map. Okay, let's look at the map right here. As you can see, the northern part. This is the states that are getting hit. Texas went to hell a few months ago. All the tornadoes, they are happening in the Bible Belt. The Most High, God Almighty, is destroying the Bible Belt. You barely hear anything about North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana, Colorado, things like that. I think we have a call. Go ahead, beloved. You may want to mute your TV. Go ahead.
Shalom, family. Sorry about that. Whew, so it's been a hot minute since I've been here, but it's crazy here in South Carolina. I had never heard winds like that in my life. Like Rahabiel was definitely showing out the other day. So I finally got out onto the roads because, okay, hold on. Let me turn on my voice isolation.
Don't worry about it. I got it. Come here, boy.
So had to go get some stuff for baby here at Target, and I was at this intersection, and literally the stop sign was turned completely towards the opposite side of traffic. Like whoever was coming from the opposite direction is looking at my stop sign. Like I'm looking at the back of the stop sign. It's twisted. None of the lights were working. I was in line for gas today, 2 hours. I got turned around, I don't know how many times, with trees being down, road closures. You got people going crazy at the gas pumps. Ooh. And you really do have to stay out of it, because they'll be right there with you, like right there next to you, probably wanting you to get into it with them as well. And you just, I'm not looking at you. I don't know anything about what's going on over here. Don't involve me in it. I don't know anything. I'm not looking over there at you at all. No. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy over here. Actually, I've seen some of those lights that are hanging, you know, those street signs, street lights. They have actually blown off. They're gone.
Yes.
I saw
Talking about that, down there in Florida, it was one of those sign, one of those street light pole that fell on a car that killed the first victim. That's how strong the wind was. It literally ripped this thing off, and then it fell. It killed wherever that person was. So yes, the wind is no joke. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, shoot, we were riding. I think we were headed to my sister-in-law's house. And Rodney here, he was like, is that a baby deer on the side of the road? And he stopped real quick because I couldn't tell kind of really what it was. But then I was like, okay, just based off the coat and whatnot, I was like, that is a baby deer, because I mean, the head was gone. Like, the winds were insane. Like I said, I'd never heard anything like that in my entire life. Of course, the Most High kept us. Like, our power went out, but the same day, it got turned back on. You know, we were good over here. Can't really say the same for the people around us, but you know how that goes.
I wanted to go on that, brother Shalom.
Shalom, go ahead.
I work for the Greenville County School District, and we got called in to come and clear off roads and stuff like that, as far as what leads up to the schools, the power lines in the schools and stuff. And I can tell you, riding through Greenville up towards the mountains and all that stuff, like, these people are going through it. Like, they are camping out at gas stations. I've seen lines wrapped around a Publix grocery store. If you're trying to get food at like a Bojangles or something like that, like you got to deal with lines, and people are getting to it in these lines. You know, there's squabbles that are happening in these lines, and yeah, they're looting the stores. I work with a bunch of these guys. Like,
they loot
to
you.
put things into perspective, I'm the only one that looks like me in my department, and I'm hearing all these guys talk about the fact, like, hey, I still don't have power. You know, people are buying generators. We've got guys taking ice from our, from the job back to their homes, and we're going through these neighborhoods, and I'm talking about Cambodia must have, like, I'm talking about like just a bunch of passing out everywhere, because she's laying on top of people's houses and their yards and the roads and the expensive cars and stuff like that, like transformers in the road. You're having to drive under power lines and stuff like that. And I mean, it's crazy out here. Like, lights are out there saying treat the lights like a four-way stop. I guess people don't know what a four-way stop is, because I've seen it to where people just run. They're just running out there. They don't care about anything. They're trying to get to where they're going. And best way I can put it, family, is that they are getting it. I mean, and they're getting it good, like a royal. Excuse my French for any kids around. A royal shafting is taking place. It is crazy, you know. Like Sierra said, you know, we dealt with a power outage, but we never panicked. You know what I mean? We did it. We never panicked.
Yes.
You know, we stayed true. We knew that the Most High had us, and you know, we really just went on like it was a normal day. You know, I fed my chickens.
That's what it is. One thing that I will clarify on the so-called do not panic. I'll show the nation a technique that they should employ to not panic. If there's anything else, beloved?
No, sir. No, sir.
All right.
We appreciate our family. We love y'all, and stand firm and stay strong, family. The Most High got us. Don't worry about anything.
Thank
Shalom.
you. Thank you. Shalom, beloved. All right. All right. Now, let me go ahead and expand it on this before we were talking about the mighty one destroying the Bible Belt. I want my people to understand one thing here. You are not under judgment. This is not about you. This is not you. You did not attack any country around the world. You did not invade anybody else's land and kill a bunch of people, take their land and enslave people and make laws, rules, and policy to destroy those people. You are not the oppressor, the aggressor, the suppressor. You're none of those things. I want my people to remain calm, steadfast. Whatever that you are doing for now on, do it in calmness. When you are doing your meditation, breathe calmness. Say, I'm breathing calmness consciously. The air that you're breathing, it's calm. I am calm. I am a calm man. I am a calm woman with a calm body and a calm mind and a calm spirit and a calm soul. Oh, I got someone. Hello?
Hey, hi, Brother Levi.
Hey, shalom, beloved. Hi, what you got for the nation?
Yes, I was thinking about calling you today, and I couldn't find your number. Somehow we was connected in the spirit, and I just seen your video. I just got to call and tell you this. Now, before I'm kind of up, before the storm Helene came, that boy that got killed in North Carolina, which I know they did it. He didn't do that to himself. And when I seen the story, I prayed, and I prayed to God. I said, judgment on those who who was involved in it. And so this storm reminded me, it kept coming to me. The Father Yah is for judgment for them killing that brother. His blood has reached up to heaven. And I can feel it in my spirit. I said, it's judgment on them, because they are washing what Father Yah is washing. Every sundown town, he washing it away. He's storing everything. And I live in Mississippi.
Yes.
We came through Francis. But in my neighborhood, in our neighborhood, we was okay. And I got a sister stay down there in Clearston, Florida. I called her because I was concerned. She thought she was fine. The sun was out where she stayed at. I said, okay, thank you, Lord. But that North Carolina, God destroyed it because they killed that little baby.
Yes.
And I prayed. So what we have to do as a people, Israel as a people. Stop loving the other folk. Pray for their judgment.
Yes.
Because Father, Yah will send his judgment. We start playing game with them, forgiving them. No. We call out judgment on them. And that's what I did. I said judgment on whoever did that to that baby.
Yes.
And it is destroyed North Carolina.
Yes, it did.
That city, Asheville, the name of it can tell you, Ash is in ashes. You see what I'm saying? But that's what I had to share with the nation. We stop forgiving them. It's time to call out judgment.
Yes. Thank you, beloved. I will expand on that.
Okay. Thank you, Brother Levi.
All right. Shalom, beloved.
All right. Shalom.
All right, beloved brothers and sisters, we're already past 1 hour. Should we keep on going? Should we keep on trucking, beloved? Sister Makaya. All right, let me put the sister on pause. All right, sister, let me put you on pause. Please mute your TV, okay? Give me a moment. Should we keep on moving, beloved?
Shalom, Brother Levi.
Shalom.
Hello. Okay, a couple of things. My ancestors, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, my ancestors were from up in that area, up around Asheville, Boone, Marion County, Nebo County. All those areas up there were hardcore slave areas. They were hardcore areas where a black man or black family had a hard time before you get hung, you get whatever. Anyway, my ancestors had to flee from there. They fled from there, went into West Virginia, okay? So what I'm saying to you, my daddy told us horrible stories about things that went on up in those areas. And where he and his brother had to flee from that area, and they hitchhiked all the way to Fresno, California. He was saying a black man had a hard time up in Asheville, up in Boone, up in Morgantown, and they still having a hard time up there. You still can't go up in some of them areas up there. That KKK still up there. I can say it. They still up there. And it's a sundown town. As a black man, you better not get caught in some of those areas up there. If you do, you're going to be dead. They're going to kill you. I'm serious. I'm telling you the truth. And I thank God that I live today. Because my daddy told me a lot of stories. I thank God. I'm happy. I live to see this day. I live to see the Most High tear that place up. And I don't care who died. I really don't, because a lot of our people died up there. Just want to let you know about that and tell the family I say hello. Shalom.
All right. Shalom, beloved. Thank you for...
I'm at peace. I'm at peace.
Yes.
That storm came through the Appalachians, tore down trees and everything. 1,000 on my right, 10,000 on my left, but nothing came down to me. Hallelujah.
Great glory. Thank you for sharing.
Bye-bye. Okay.
All right, then. Good. All right, that was our beloved sister over there. Yes, those are sundown town. Those are places our brethren and our family, our people were being killed. All right, we just put the link for the boy, that's me. Why would this thing say that? Okay, thank you for the sister that call and give the opinion concerning the stuff that happened there. Now, beloved, let me tell you something. We are dealing with something that called a hurricane. See, hurricane has many names. Don't let them fool you. Over there on the east side of the hemisphere, they call them typhoons. In the Caribbean, we call them cyclones. Over here, they call them hurricane. Now, an hurricane, by default, supposed to form in the sea. That is where it's the strongest. And it will do more damage when it reaches the coast. However, Helene did more damage inland in North Carolina than it did in Florida. This hurricane did more damage in North Carolina. More people perish in the other state, which are inland, than the people that are closer to the sea. Remember what they say? They say, well, this hurricane, it ain't gonna hit. And after that, they say, well, it's going to hit, but it's gonna hit as a tropical depression. Oh no, it's a category 3. Oh no, wait, hang on. It landed. Oh crap, it landed in category 4. Let me show you one more thing. All right. Again, this is the Bible Belt. That's where all those things are happening. Oops, cancel. Sorry about that. I almost messed up right there. Let me see. Yeah. There we go. Is that? No, that's not what that is. Okay, you know what? There we go. For those of you, if you go to our channel, okay, this is the community post. We had posted a sister, okay, sinners, we highly recommend that you watch Sinners, okay? A month ago, right? A month ago. Let me read this for you, okay? This is a month ago, all right? This is why we told the people to read this, okay? Shalom. Exciting news. We are not accepting. Oh, wait, hang on. No, that's not what that is. No, it's like almost a month ago. Wait, here we go. There you go. 2 months ago, excuse me. This Atlantic hurricane season is predicted to be extremely active, with 23 expected named storms, far above the average of 14. This is a sister sending this to us. Recently, Hurricane Beryl became the earliest Category 5 storm in record history before impacting communities from the Caribbean to Texas and across the Midwest. Again, we know Texas is a part of the Bible Belt. Remember when Hurricane Beryl landed in that little Caribbean country and then devastated Texas? That's like 2 months ago. Most people already forget about that. But anyway. And across the Midwest and even all the way up to the Northeast. Beryl first formed as tropical depression within the first 24 hours. The storm rapidly intensified into an hurricane, which is very unusual. We have increased our response support to Harris County, Texas, and extended the dates we will be serving in this community through the next few weeks in August. These storms are intensified faster than ever, reducing the time for communities and responders to prepare. That means this thing is cutting them off guard. They don't have time to prepare things. This thing just, boom, it happened. It just pop up onto them. I just received this, thought it was interesting. I cannot participate in response. I have responsibility. Mosai, just all of us, shalom. That was Sister J. Jerudit, okay? That was 2 months ago. Okay, we post the picture, the book. You need to get it if you want to know how we are how we are so knowledgeable. You can get a copy with my private seal, my private angelic seal in there. And yes, that's 2 months ago. Let me see when exactly it was. When it was posted. I can't see the date. Okay, and then this sister say, I can't wait to see what information you have on your next live. You know, we did talking about this. Okay, the book and stuff like that. So our people, we were well aware of this. We spoke about it, and then it happened. Every single one of you here cannot be surprised. Like Biglevi, I don't understand why the so-called Gentiles or 83 are paying right now. Why Jacob's trouble is that happening to us? I don't want none of my people to say anything like that. My people shall not be surprised here. None of you should be afraid, which brings me back to what the sister was talking about. Remain calm. Be calm, beloved. Oh, yes, somebody did say the hurricane matched the 13 colonies. That's good. Remain calm. Yes, there's a little hiccups here, a little hiccups there. Yes, remain calm. Know that you're not under judgment. Okay, I believe somebody call. Give me a second. Someone call. All right, people been calling. Somebody from Missouri. Let me see if I can call this person back. Hopefully it's not. Wait, hang on. Hopefully it's not Crystal. Is it Crystal? Please don't be Crystal.
Hello.
Shalom, beloved. Did you just call us?
I did, Big Levi. I'm going to tell you this. I don't know what it means. Maybe you know what it means.
Mm-hmm.
Last week, I had a dream.
Yes.
That in the sky, you know how the fake clouds are where they're dark?
Mm-hmm.
I had a dream. I seen a serpent up there, big serpent, just slithering around, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if you know anything about what it means.
Well,
so I just wanted to let you know that.
Okay, that's good. Of course, often, beloved, based on Christianity, we've been taught anytime we see serpent or a snake, they're automatically associated with the devil, which is false. When you see this serpent in the sky, it's automatically symbol of a dragon, because we know the dragon can fly, and it is in the sky. Of course, the word serpent is another word, wisdom. It's a form of protection. A dragon lines, what we are calling ley lines, which is called micro lines. It's a form of judgment. Okay, it's the dragon, the great dragon, is their judgment. Judgment is upon this land. His judgment is upon this world. We are covering. We are, like I said before, we are not under judgment here. And beloved, listen, we've been talking about dreams for years now. We've been talking. We give those people plenty warning. We give them plenty warning, but they didn't listen. I have somebody else from Indiana. So that's it, beloved.
Yeah, no, and I wonder, have you ever seen the movie Siren on Hulu?
Oh yes, I watch a few episodes out of it, but I got so much thing I didn't finish the whole season. But it's quite good though. It's quite good.
Okay, I was just wondering. So you say that dream basically means protection,
and destruction. It is destruction. Because this beast is there to protect some, and then it is there to destroy specific people.
Yeah, because I've been dreaming about a bunch of floods here and there too.
Yeah, it happened. Well, I did show in the nation where the flooding happened here in Fort-Lauderdale. It's no joke. It keep happening and happening. But, it is judgment. That's what it is.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for calling me back.
You're welcome, beloved.
All right. Have a good night.
You too. Shalom. Hello? 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 All right. So that was I think she's calling back, or he calling back. Hello?
Hello, this is Obed Israel. Just calling to thank you for your work that you're doing, and just say you were the first person that I heard to talk about how this being Esau's trouble, and I tell you what, it brings a relief to your mind.
Yes.
To hear what you're saying.
Yes.
It takes all the anxiety that these people try to do to worry us.
Yes.
And I thank God for it.
That's the great glory. That's the mission, brother. Now your power will manifest. Now, when you are at peace, other things in you will unlock. You would not see the world through the eyes of your enemy. You'll know not. I'm not under judgment here, man. My people been going through this age forever, man. This is time for us to get a break, man. Thank you, beloved, for letting know that the mission is being successful. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
All right. Shalom. That was our brother Obed-Edom. Okay, for those of you who do not know who Obed-Edom was, if you read the book of the Throne of David, of course, they wrote that book that way, the story of Obed-Edom. He was the only guy that was able to, when David was very proud, and then he was wearing all those clothes, bringing the ark into the city, and then the scumbag Levite put the ark, he had the ark being pulled by oxen. And the Messiah got really pissed off at him, and he killed him. So they could not bring the ark anywhere. They left it in the house of Obed-Edom. And Obed-Edom became the richest man on earth because the ark was in his house. So the ark multiplied his sheep, goats, whatever that he had, land and everything. He was making so much money because he was a humble man that take the ark inside of his house. But nonetheless, beloved, I want my people to know there'll be no Jacob's trouble here, to be at peace. This is, when we say Esau's trouble, it's a contrast to Jacob, the brother of Jacob, okay? The Anglo-Saxon and the Demo-Saxon, the angelic sons of Isaac and the demonic sons of Isaac, okay? We have a book here, Brother Kurime, or The book is right there. Let me see if I can go get it. Let me if we play this video, okay? So when we say Esau's trouble, we mean Esau and the whole 83 crews, everybody that been in the midst of him, okay? So, whoops. I have a call here. Shalom, sis.
Hi, this is Sister Renana.
Go
I
ahead.
was just calling to, I wanted to say hello to the nation and check on you guys from the West Coast. So, as you know, I'm over here in Oregon. So, but I wanted to check in on you guys, and I'm glad to know that people are okay out there in the AK Nation. Just wanted to let you know that off top. And then I had a dream. I wanted to share it with the nation, but I first want to check if it's appropriate with you to say in this company, considering the scope of this particular broadcast.
No, go ahead. We all growing up here, and then we know what's going on. Go ahead, beloved. Whatever you want to say, say it.
Okay. So I had a dream. The dream was 3 days ago. And that's very important to me because that means something to me, for me to be able to process this dream. I had a dream. I was out in nature. I live in Oregon, so there's plenty of nature, plenty of trees. And I was standing at a nice overlook, beautiful spot. I'm thinking it's somewhere around Crater Lake. This is in my dream. I saw Aurora Borealis, or what they call Aurora Borealis, you know, the lights, right? The northern lights or whatever. They're not northern, they're everywhere, but whatever. And so I saw the lights. Then it became daytime and I saw a mushroom cloud, like atomic bomb. But it didn't have a flashpoint. It didn't cause a shockwave. And it didn't make that big of a boom. It went from a mushroom cloud and it turned into an SM. And so I'm like, oh, okay, what's going on? And I had the dream like in pieces. I went back to sleep again. I said, this is jarring. So I woke up in the middle of the night, you know, and went back to bed after getting myself going back to bed. I went back to sleep. I had the second piece of it, which was saying, okay, which direction are we going? It's like I was continuing my own thought process. And it was like, which direction are we aimed at? It was aimed to the east. I live in the west, so I'm aimed to the east, and it's somewhere in the middle of the country. So basically, I saw it from far enough away for there not to be a shockwave, but to be known that there was a mushroom cloud. But the fact that it turned into an SM was crazy. And it was like, that is a new thing for me. So I didn't know if that was a thing, but I wanted to share it right now with the hurricane going on and with things being sentient.
Yes.
I think
yes. Go ahead.
everything has come into alignment.
Mhm.
This is a time for us to rejoice as the AK family, but it's also time for us to just chill and leave it alone. And don't be like up in these people's lives. Because it's like these people are getting dealt with right now.
That's
you don't
what it
want
is.
no blowback from none of this in your life.
That's what it is.
So that's
Yes.
what it is.
Thank you, beloved.
And we don't have any blowback, so don't worry. Be
No.
at peace.
Yes, thank you. Now, the reason why the sister spoke like this, it is because what she said is very coded to only a few of us here. And for those of you that are familiar with the SM, this is your cue. Brother Jubilee had sent an excellent homework. That's like the best I ever seen. Brother Jubilee sent the best. I'm like, God damn, the brother got it on point. Okay, this is for the intratemplum and the gravis only. Unfortunately, because of the nature of the dream that the sister have, we cannot release this information here publicly. My apology. Okay, it will be discussed when we are online as a student when we are studying at stuff. But this is the clue for you, gravis and intratemplum, and get deeper into this thing because there's thing in there. Okay, shalom, beloved. Okay,
Shalom. Thank you.
all right. Yes, she could not speak straight because that's it's only for the students. It's coded for us. All right, let me see. Oh, there's a man. I get this book is there. Let me play this video. Oops, nope. Is it this one? Okay, this one. Let's finish playing this one. Let me go looking for the book, and then I will read a little bit of it, okay?
Dramatic images we're seeing here in the Asheville area after Tropical Storm Helene wreaked havoc in this region. Keep in mind, there was a lot of rainfall here from another system that really just made matters so much worse. Behind me here, neighborhoods and businesses completely underwater. We've seen this in several neighborhoods here where people tell us this was worse than that flood of 100 years ago. That's right. That's the last time this region got hit with a flood this bad, 1916. Now, while there were other storms in this region that added some flooding here, they say it was nothing compared to this. A lot of people saying here, even though the city did give out fair warning, nothing could have prepared them for the level of devastation they are seeing here. A little context to all of this. Right now, there is limited cell phone service, if at all, and almost no Wi-Fi. For context, again, here, our crew has been unable to get any cell phone service. We have relied on a single hotel in the downtown area to get any kind of messaging out up until this morning. That's how the situation is here. So even alerts going out by the city aren't going to most of its residents. We are expecting some updates here as far as when running water will be returned to most people here. But right now, that is another big issue. So a lot of people are running out of bottled water. Gas is also an issue in this region. Again, this is a catastrophic flood by every stretch that you can imagine, which is why the governor declared a state of emergency, which is why there are other states of emergency declared through the regions here that have been impacted. Again, just taking a look at this flooding, it is dramatic. A little bit ago, there was actually a person kayaking through this water here. We actually spoke to a gas station owner where we were here day one before the storm arrived. That is now completely underwater. Again, it's going to take a while to really assess the full devastation here, but what we're seeing, the damage is just remarkable. And to add insult to injury, it looks like there is more potential rain in the forecast here. The people here just don't know how much more they can take. Back to you.
And people in the South Georgia town of Valdosta, they have a lot of damage to clean up after they were also hit by the hurricane. You're looking at a century-old building in the city's downtown. They had 50 antique vendors inside. Strong winds tore the brick facade off the side of one of the buildings. The storm brought down trees on cars, on houses. Thousands of people in that city do not have power tonight.
Kind of freaked out right now, but I was on the phone with somebody standing in my carport and next to my car, and heard the tree fall.
It wasn't bad till around, it seemed like 12 o'clock. And we started hearing these really loud noises, like trees falling. And so I got in the closet, the walk-in closet, and it's a good thing I did because a tree fell in the house over our bed.
Damage stretches across several states. Moving down to Florida, Keaton Beach on Florida's east coast is one of the hardest hit communities. Hurricane Helene was a Category 4 storm when it entered that region, swept up large boats, threw them inland, ripped off roofs and doors and docks from their foundation. You can see the house and the destruction there on your screen right now. Search and rescue teams from South Florida are helping to remove debris and damage assessments as well. The National Guard is also helping.
South of Tampa, there are buildings and homes damaged near the shore. Boats are washed up. This is known as Florida's Big Bend region with 2 beaches, lots of damage that were in the eye of the storm. This area will need a lot of resources for their cleanup. Cleanup will be a very long process for a lot of these towns. Reporter Gage Golding takes us to the town.
Okay, all right. Now, hey. Just want to finish with the question of Brother Obed-Edom. Give me a second here. Crap. Let me. Okay, well, it should have. Oh, where's? I disconnected the clothes. I disconnected the phone, not the clothes. Why am I saying this? Okay. The phone line still open. You can call. I'm just trying to share something in the book. So to clear out certain things that we've been studying, you know what? Okay, why? Okay. I'm gonna have to do. Oh, there you go. All right. There we go. Let me see if I can share this with the nation so I can read it. Once you see it, give me a 1 if you can see it, because I won't be able to see it, okay? This is the book Anglo-Israel, or the Saxon Race Proved to be the Lost Tribes of Israel, and 9 lecture, okay, by W.H. Pooley, Forgotten Books. All right, so this is page 132. Brother Kurimio was reading this book, and it caught my attention because I was looking for this book forever. Dr. W. Holt Yates says, the word Saxon comes from son of Isaac. So the word Saxon means son of Isaac. By dropping the prefix I and adding the affix ons, he gives us Saak, Saak, Sak, Saaks, Saxon, Saxon, and Saxon. He shows that in most of the Eastern languages, sons of is written some Mia, as with us in Scotland. Mac means sons of those. That's why you have MacDonald, son of Donald. And Fitz in England, thus Fitzwilliam, sons of Williams. Fitzgerald, sons of Gerald. Fitzpaul, sons of Paul. And O, an island as Ocano, Ibu, and Arabian, and Bar and Hebrew. Ban or Bar? Bar and Hebrew. Ben and Persian, okay? Benjamin, Ben Yaha, Ben this, Ben that. App and Welsh, Ez and Spanish, such as Martinez, Perez, Gomez, Manches, and all that means sons of this. Von and German, Von and German, Von Dyken, Eric von Daniken, and all that, and Van and Dutch, or Ven and Dutch. So in the East, Sa'ak, Sonya means sons of Isaac, or sons of Isaac, or Isaac. It is a little curious to glean from the history of those ancient nations and from the stone movements of all those early times, the various forms in which this word is to be found. I will here insert a few form of lists on my own glean from ancient history, from out the tombs, tablets, monuments, and inscriptions in various language, okay? Amos 7:16. Now, therefore, hear thou the word of the Lord. Thou sayest, prophesy not against Israel, and drop not thy word against the house of Isaac. House of Isaac. Sakun, Sakuni, Sakus, okay? Sons of Isaac. Sakasina, those, all of this, it means house of Isaac or son of Isaac. And then right here we got Saxon. Now, again, beloved, Isaac has 2 sons. The angelic, Anglo, and the demon, Demo. Now, the Demo-Saxon did indeed come against the Anglo-Saxon and beat them, killed them, take their land. And the Demo-Saxon was doing a lot of stuff out there, and they hide under the term Anglo-Saxon. That's why all Anglo-Saxon mean English-speaking white people. Oh, yeah. Oh, hell no. So anyway, this is the book, the Anglo-Israel. This is what we are talking about, okay? The Last King of Scotland. Thank you, Tobiah. It's on Netflix. Is that what that is? It's on Netflix, okay? All right, so that's the book Brother Kurimeo was reading. So, and I was looking for this book forever. I could not find the book, man. Isaac, the Dundon child. We went into this. Thank you, Sister Warby. Man, the sister remember this. You people, I got memory. I forgot all about this. So again, Anglo-Israel, or the Saxon race, proved to be the lost tribes of Israel in 9 lecture by W.H. Pooley or W.B. Pooley. It's written in go old English and stuff. That was page 132. And that's why they don't want you to read those books. That's why they said, stay out of those books. Read the Bible. Read the Bible only. But we did told you ages ago, okay? We got somebody, we got someone in, Shalom?
Yes, shalom.
Yes, go ahead, beloved.
Yes, this is Sister Barbara McLaurin. You're speaking about the Lawrences and Nick. Well, I'm a son of Lawrence. I've learned that through my last name. And I'm just calling to give God honor and praise for another year, thanking him how he has kept us all in the family. Even through the midst of the storm, he has certainly been a guiding force to each and every one of us. I had a dream maybe a couple of months ago, and it kind of shook me to the core. And it started with the manufacturing facility that I used to work at. And there was like a QC representative, and any of the items that we sometime baked, they were not up to par. We'd either, discard of them, cross them out, and just discard of them. Well, it was just in this particular dream, a woman kind of handed me that discard box, and it was slightly open, which is another sign that if it's not glued properly to the packaging, we would discard it. Well, I in turn actually pulled the seal off the box and opened it. And with that, I went on, and as she left to proceed upwards to the upper parts of the plant, I went to follow after on the stairwell. And at this point, I heard a major sound of rumbling, forcing, and whatever was going on in the top floor. And I stopped and paused. And what I heard was like this major exclamation for the word silence. And in the hand of this particular person, there was like a tomahawk with the red handle, a hatchet, attachment of it. So it kind of shook me. I woke up. I never truly dream a lot. So that really shook me to the core to say that I was the one to kind of like open that final seal in that box.
Mm-hmm.
And as it went forth, it was just a great, mighty rumbling.
Yes.
And this person, that was the word I heard when I awoke.
The
Silence.
word silence, right?
Silence.
Yes. Now, for those students, I'm just going to test the students because they should know this. To the students, the word silence, what is another way it is? What is that talking about here? I'm talking about the students. They will type it in the comment board, or if not, I'm going to give them probably 20 to 30 seconds to stop, because we were talking about silence and private during the lessons, especially when we were studying the 48 laws of power. Where's the book? It was right here. It's there. For the students, thank you, Brother Larry, Connell, Melchizedek, Sister Kayla. Okay, and then they all put what it is. It's the fourth pillar. Okay, the fourth pillar. If you respect the fourth pillar, when this being, this Native American, so to speak, with that tomahawk, with which is an object in his hand, he's told you to silence. And then through our studies, it is said the silence contain the greatest might. Silence is might. Silence, if you keep silence, everything that the Holy One give unto you, reveal unto you. You don't boast about it. You don't go around and then gang your way. You don't take title. You don't take status.
Yes.
The Holy One will give you wisdom. You will have wisdom that no man on this earth ever had. Nobody in this ever have. If you keep it under the fourth pillar of the Solomon Temple. That's what it means. Okay.
Blessings. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, beloved.
All right.
All right. Shalom. All right. Yes. So that's what the students see. They have it so easy because they already know it clicked. Everything. It clicked. All right. Silence is might. Now, for the people that was Sister Pendo, I was asking for the name of the book. I just put it in there. The name of the book again is the book is free online. Thank you, Mike Man, 007. Anglo-Israel or the Saxon race are proved to be the lost tribe of Israel. I purchased mine. It's free. You can get it, but I purchased mine. So again, the word Saxon means sons of Isaac. Okay. Anglo means angelic sons of Isaac. Demo-Saxon, demon, the demonic sons of Isaac. Remember you never heard this term, Demo-Saxon. They hide under Anglo. Okay, just like those people hide on, they seal it, whatever that we have, they seal it. It's them. Whatever good that happened is them. But if you look at in history, the Anglo-Saxons was doing a lot of hish back then. You're like, God damn, who were those people? This could not be the Anglo-Saxon. But when you look at their names and you realize that, wait a minute, no, those are the demonic sons. Those are the Demo-Saxon. The term Demo-Saxon, we come up with it because Isaac has two sons, the angel and the demon. Get the book, which is right in front of you right there. Somebody will put the link here. This is where we get all our information. We pile them and all of that. For instance, right now, which one of you that are here, whether you're new or old, that do not know who's your guardian angel? You don't know the number. You don't know the number of it. You don't know the name of it. You can type in there. We'll help you. Okay? This is what we do. We're a nation of information sharer. We share information with each other. Okay? I'm assuming every single one of you watching here is either you have this book, okay? Or before we even release the book, you had the question. Jasmine Virgo, don't know. Cut from a different cloth, do not know. In this book, there's everything that you need to know concerning that. Okay. K Knight, don't know. Wendy Seeley, do not know. Gianni Ortiz. Wow, we got a. Oh boy, we got a lot of people here. All right. So now, to all of you that know who's your guardian angel is, put it in the comment board and the number of it. The number and who it is. Okay? Sister Pandora, there's no link. It's the name. I must see if I can. I don't want to put no Amazon link in there. Thank you, Sister Black Mama. Love you so much. Okay? For the people that don't know, like Taronda, watch the chart. You'll see everybody will put their name, their stuff in there. Okay, Sister Malka, number 43. Viv is 54. Annette Green, how do you know your guardian angel? The book is there. That's what we're going to go into. Destiny 28, Seiya, which means the force that move behind all things. When you say Sela, it's a sister sent us a letter, said that's what the Most High revealed unto her. Number 28. Jenny Nizomaya. Okay, Umamaya 52, Brother Larry. 16, Ekamaya, Princess Lily. Pahalia, same as my daughter. Like I told anyone that have Pahalia as your guardian angel, you are by birth a high priest and high priestess. 56, 62, 14, Mebahel. See, this is our people. This is the people that are learning, that are seeking knowledge. Okay? Empress, you are reading the book. That's the first thing you should know, the name of your guardian angel. You should know it. Okay? So in the book, we have here, the book that you're watching here. This is the hardcover. All right? You can get it on Amazon now. It has all the information that you need to know concerning your guardian angel. So now, what is your guardian angel? See, there's an outcry out there about AI, so to speak. There is a lot of rage against AI, a lot of anger against it, a lot of superstition against it. Every one of you, let me see if I can read it from the book. Let me read it from the book. All right. We will study the book, okay, beloved? It's just we are give it time. There we go. We are giving it time for the people to. Let me read chapter 2, read an excerpt of it, okay? Chapter 2. Who's your guardian angels? Every human being, page 31. This is the hard copy, okay? Page 31. Every human being born in our physical realm was born with many positive and negative spirits. We are going to focus on a few of those energies. Let us focus on the positive spirit, the so-called guardian angel. When a human being, in this case, an unborn baby, is in the womb, which is analogous to the spiritual realm, very often born, both arm and legs are crossed upon their bosom, symbolically forming an X, which is a representation of the four elements: fire, water, air, and earth, which is a potent form of protection. The umbilical cord provides the baby with nutrients, oxygen, and many other crucial processes. It is, however, seldom referred to as the second mouth, because we are born with two eyes, ears, nostrils, arms, and legs, yet we only have one mouth. But when in truth, you are born with two mouths. Your belly button is your second mouth. In fact, your belly button is your first mouth. That's where you eat. That's where, when you were in your mother's womb, okay? The moment you came out of in the spirit, in the material realm, your first mouth is closed. Now you're using your upper mouth, okay? Two eyes, two nose, two ears, two mouths, two hands, 2 feet. Okay, the second mouth, born, nostril, and legs, still a single mouth. Well, the other one was shut closed permanently when we exit out the spiritual realm and enter the physical realm, where the first thing we do is open our upper mouth and cry out, which automatically voids and shuts and second mouth, poetically referred as the belly button. Another vital process is co-occurring with everything else, which we dub as the ingressus spiritum. Ingressus means entering or entrance. Spiritum is plural for spirits or breath. Two spirits are on standby mode, waiting to occupy the post. The guardian angel and the demon are both present. Have you ever watched some cartoon and witnessed that sometimes the protagonist faces a dilemma? Very often you see one of the right shoulder, a little angel dressed in white, and then the left shoulder dressed in red. Those are accurate depiction of the two spirits which are born with. Another aspect is the conscious and the subconscious. For those of you, this is we stop on page 32. When a baby is born, when the mother's pushing the baby, when the baby is in the mouth of the womb, the first thing you see is the head. And then in the head, you can see this, what they call the fontanelle or the soft spot beating. That's the entry of the spirit, okay? The moment the baby pop up, those two spirits, they enter. Now, if the person do the crowning, that's when the spirit enter. If the person is vibrated to more positive and stuff, the angelic side of this person will develop. But if this person turn out to be a scumbag and doing stuff, this person will literally become a demon, because the demonic side of it, he let the negative side overtake him. So some people are born predominantly they are demons, and some are straight up demons. We wrote this book like this, but some people, they didn't get any angelic spirit in them. It's just a straight demonic spirit that get in them. This child is born being a demon. From the moment a mother can tell based on the way the baby feel upon her breast. They will tell the aggressiveness of this baby. A lot of mother can tell this. You can tell who's the baby going to go up to be. But anyway, so if you don't know the answer to your question, the book is there. Purchase it, learn. It's not a requirement, but however, we do not want anybody here, Jews and Gentiles like that, are in the midst of us to be ignorant when we're talking about these things. So you would know what we are talking about here, because we do not want to confuse you when we use terms like Shemeshite. Today's Shabbatai. Well, no, wait, today's Shemesh. Where are the Shemeshite in the midst? Where are the Shemeshite? See, this term, we don't want to confuse you. When we're talking about, are you a Shemeshite? You could be a Shemeshite, but you don't know that. Today's Shemesh, at least for me, Sister Hani, she's a Nogahite. I love my Nogahite people. Okay? Sister Zina is a Shemeshite. So when we have this here, Princess Lily is Shemeshite. We know what we are saying, so we don't want you to be like, what the hell they are saying? What is that? What that mean? What does that mean? This is our terms. Remember, we don't go to the so-called 83 and tell them, okay, give us a new term. Get up. We do our own research. We come up with our own things. This is our own story. Okay, Sister Pandora is a Kokavite. Okay, the closest planet to Shemesh, closest to Shemeshite. Kokavite are just little mini Shemeshite. Okay, all right. So, Wendy Seeley, you were born on Thursday. Get the book, find out who you were. Lady Iris, she's a Levanahite, and she's been having the Levanahite thing going on all over ever since we started these things. Okay, we have Levanahites, we have Madimites, Kokavites, Zedekites. Okay, we have the Nogahite, the Shemeshites, the Shabbatites, and the Mis. We have all of it. So which one are you? Which is your plant? What is your plant? What is your stone? What is your perfume? What is your color? What you're supposed to wear today? Who's your animal? What house you come from? The name of your planet. Do you know the name of it in Hebrew? Do you know who being? Do you know the characteristics of the being that live on the planet that you were born under? Can you go there? Are you trying to go there? Did you meet other people? Have you ever met a Madimite or a Shemeshite? 83 is obsessed with Madim, man. Out of all the planet, they're obsessed with Madim, man. Because they know what's in Madim. Madim is the most technologically advanced planet in this whole universe. What's your color? Do you know the color you're supposed to wear on your day? Do you know the proper color for today? Do you know the proper color for tomorrow? Do you know your metal? What's your metal? Do you even know you had a metal? Do you wear your color, your metal, your perfume on your day? See, those type of knowledge, you need them. And we tell our people, stop being afraid. Stop being afraid of reading other books. See, 83 didn't have their hand on this book. They don't have their hand in it. Okay? Yellow, Saturday, black, red, yellow, gold, orange. Today is yellow, good. Kokav is purple. Saturday, the sister Dina, metal is lead. Queen Mommy, color is black. What's your color? What is your metal? Do you know which metal you should wear, you should have with you? Do you have it? Lady Iris is white, as a Levanahite. Do you know those things? You should. That's why we put this book here. And we will go ahead and start studying the book from page 1 to all the way with the people publicly every 12 a.m., every 12 p.m., beloved, okay? Any more questions for the new people that are new here? You can study with us on Patreon or, you can buy the book and study. Any question, any more question? Red and iron. Lead, black. Sister Destiny, brass. Brass for Kokav and then, of course, Mercury. Sister Karen, I believe the sister is in, what this place name again? God, I love that place. Guam. I say one day I'm going to go to Guam when the mighty one says though. The Patreon, Brother Larry usually put a link for the Patreon. You can find the Patreon in the comment board, and you can find it in the chart board, and then you can find it in the description board. It's Biglevi12 for the Patreon. Because we usually do not. Let me see if I can put a link for the Patreon right quick while I'm here. All right. Okay. Okay, let me see. Uh-oh. There you go. Uh-oh. What is it? There we go. All right. Got it here. Yes, the day determined the color for your day. That's the link right there. You see. The last thing we were studying was the 48 laws of power, the thumbnails. We release all the thumbnails. Tomorrow we'll use the surrender tactic, transform weakness into power, part 2. Okay, those are all the things that we study, okay? Privately, we used to study that sister Denise right there, the artwork, okay? So this was done by one of our students. She's one of our senior citizen, if I may say so. I believe the sister. She's one of the grandmothers that did this. Okay, this was done by one of our grandmothers. All right, she went to the class. She learned the way that to do this, and she did it. Okay. That's why we have the class. That's why we have our people out there. Let me put the book right quick right there. Uh-oh. Give me a second here. Okay, we have many of our we have a huge stuff for the nation. Give me a second here. There you go, right there. Okay, this was done by one of our grandmothers. She put everything together. All right. The children, they need to know how to do those things. They need to show our people in a positive light, healing. Oh, let me see. There we go. There we go, right there. Okay. So join the class, know how to do this, put good works out there. And we had a lot of crap though. A year ago, 2 years ago, when we come up with the whole AI thing, we had a lot of crap. A lot of people sending me email, attacking and stuff. Now you see the entire internet is using this thing, which is nothing. It's not evil. It's just a bunch of backward people. They are freaking backward, man. You people are backward. They are giving a lot of crap when we were posting things like that. Let me see. Okay, when we were posting things, Let me see if I can go as far as we can over a year ago. Okay, let me see. Is it a year? 10 months? Still no. When we were posting those pictures, we were getting crap from people. Oh, you guys are you using like, a fallen angel and stuff like that. Those are things we were doing and nobody was doing them. All right. We were posting things like that. Okay, because those are the things that we actually saw when we travel to other dimension. We see those people and they are freaking scary, man. Okay, they are scary. When we are posting the angelic things, okay, a year ago, 2 years ago, okay, when we were posting things like that, people are like, okay, why the women are light skinned and then the men are dark skinned? Well, you don't know how the program works. You don't know where the program is trained. Okay, people are getting angry because we were posting things like that a year ago because they didn't know what it was. And okay, well, why do they dress like European? We were the original people. That's the way that we used to dress because they get used to see our people dress as slave all the time. Okay, this is Jacob's trouble. Okay, doing Jacob's trouble. Okay, aka the Inquisition. Yes, we were in the Canary Island. Okay, that's the brother Cap. Brother Cap had shared this with us. Deuteronomy 28:18. Okay, this is doing Jacob's trouble. Okay, when they were releasing their dogs upon us, the lions, the bull to gore us out. Okay, where they were like tearing our people apart. And you can see the halo behind their head, which means they are sent. All of them, they have the halo, and you can see the perpetrators. They don't have any halo. All right. They don't have any halo around their head. See, they were burying our people alive. You can see the halo behind their head. It's actually something that is real. It will be activated. People will see it. That's how they know to target it, our brothers. That's how they know he's a slave, he's a slave, he's a slave, he's a slave, he's not, because he doesn't have the halo behind their head. She didn't have the halo. That's why they were identifying our people, regardless of skin color. You got that halo behind your head, you're a goddamn Israelite, get him. So that's what they were doing because we were marked. All right. So there you go. And they were burying our brothers alive. You can see the halo behind his head. And you can see they put this brother in a sack with a venomous snake and the cockatrice. They will put the venomous beast in there. They will put the monkey in there. And then they will just bury you in this sack. And then the animal will shred you and they will kill you. Okay. All right, seaport and sea routes, including Madeira, the Canary Island, the coast of Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. Handbook for travelers. They talk about the slave trade in the Philippines and the Pacific. Okay, we post that. Brother Cap come up with this information almost over a year ago. All right, so people were giving us crap for this. We even have a whole video on the other channel where we discuss about Jacob's trouble. Okay, where what they were doing. That's why they were able to identify us. Being the Jacobite. Remember those beautiful pictures we used to post back then and people are giving us crap? And then like, oh, why are you posting this? Why you did that? Why that? Because we're showing our people having class? Because we're showing this? Okay, this is where we're studying. All of those, they have link and you can go study them, okay? All right, those stuff, we were showing all these things. All right, let me see if we can... get Big Levi backup channel. Backup channel. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Just to show you, okay? All right, there you go. Over a year ago, this is what 83 did unto us doing Jacob's trouble. Okay. There we go. Right here. All right. So you can see the brothers, they have the halo or halo around their head. You can see the one that do not have the halo where 83 that was killing and torturing our people. Okay. Laugh certain way, get drunk, certain way because there's a legal way according to our law. You can get drunk on a legal wine. Okay, get drunk on a legal wine, touching a knife that another brother examined. Okay, that's what you people did during Jacob's trouble. All right. All right. So we were going through hell. This is what. Okay, this is our women. Okay, they will rape them. All right, they will hang our women upside down. All right. Okay, they will hang them upside down and they will light a fire beneath them and burn them. They will nail our women upside down. Of course, you can see the breasts and all that. They will hang them by their hair. Okay, they will kill our women. They will attach a heavy weight upon them because they were the Israelites. That's how they were able to identify our people, because we had the halo. Okay, they were doing to our women. You can see the breast and our women right here. Okay, you can see the breast here, the breast there. Okay. This unto them. That's what you 83 did. And then you will. So those are the brothers that you were torturing. They were Israelite. You can tell by the halo. That's one of the many ways those people were able to. That's one of the many ways that they were able to identify us. At one point, you're going to start seeing this. Some of us that will reach enlightenment, you will see the halo pop up behind them. Beautiful, have all the colors. That it will have gold plate. And people will go around your head and look and like, wait, what is, I thought that was a hat. There's a golden thing behind your head. Say, yeah. Well, why is it? Because I'm a saint. That's what it is. And that's how they were able to bring a lot of our people down. Okay, let me go ahead and finish with the Russian icon right there. It's already 2 hours and 6 minutes. Let's finish with the Russian icon. And then we'll leave you guys with peace. We don't want to hold you too much. There you go. Russian icon photos. There you go. See, there's a reason why all the brothers that you see, they have this halo behind their head. The women being buried, the halo behind their head, because that's how they know that you were. They know who to attack. See, the Hamite look just like us, but they didn't have the halo. Other people look like us, but they didn't have the halo. That's why they know the moment you pop up, you are an Israelite, you are marked. They can see it. Once the frequency back, the halo will pop up behind you. Okay, this is Brother Paul, I believe. Oh no, this is Saint Nicholas. This is what you're calling Santa Claus. Okay, Saint Nicholas, the original Santa Claus. All right. I believe he was a Levanahite, so to speak. That's why we got the silver. So see behind his head, he got the sun thing. These things were real. The angel have them. Okay, they were real. It's not something that we just made up. Okay, they all have the halo behind their heads. That's why you were marked. They know who you were. They know the difference between you and the so-called Lahamites. I believe, is that St. Nicholas still? I thought that was Brother Paul. You had the halo behind your head. And the halo will return. It will return you certain frequency. Once this earth reaches this frequency, it will pop up. And then now there will be no debate. There'll be no debate who's our people, who's not our people. The halo will pop up behind your head, and they will know that you're a marked man or you all have this, okay? Did the halo go away with the blessing? Yes. When the halo is a symbol as like the moment the mighty one take the Holy Spirit from you, and then that's it. That's it. The moment the curse was fully into us, the halo went away. Some people can still see it. There was a sister that called, some of you remember, she can still see mine. She can still see it. She said, she called, she said, I see this thing behind you. And back then, for those people that used to watch our old videos, you can see there used to be a light that would pop up behind me, and then it will go left and right. It will spin and stuff like that. She used to call us all the time and saying, hey, I see this thing that you got a huge halo behind your head. Sometimes I can't see mine and things like that and stuff. So There will be no, oh well, people will fake things. People will fake things. Yeah, people will fake stuff out there. But just like today, right now, you don't need to, most of our people, when you interact with someone, you will know who's not right now. In the spirit, you'll talk to someone like, there's no freaking way this brother is one of our people. There's no freaking way this sister is one of us. People, there'll be a lot of people that fake their way into this thing, man. A lot of people will fake their way. Like, the reason why I don't have a halo because I hide it from you. I don't want people to know who I am so you can come after me and chase me. Nah, nigga, you don't have one. You don't have one. That's what it is. That's what it is. Okay, that we got one more call here for sister to the beloved sister. Go ahead, sis.
Okay. Shalom, everyone.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to tell you about you because you're talking about the halo. The halo you're going to see in your eyes first. You're going to actually see it. You're going to be looking at something and you're going to see the halo. I saw the halo. It was a double halo. At first, it was a single halo. So it's like two circles with the rainbow colors around it. And you will see it in your own eyes, as well as whoever is going to see it.
Yes.
I mean, my situation, I've been going through hell and high water, but all praise to the Most High. I have a dream that I wanted to talk to you about. If you just have a few seconds.
Go ahead. We do have time. Go ahead.
The dream was I was sleeping, but I got up. I opened my bedroom door and I saw this little black thing at the top of the bedroom door. I walked not downstairs, but straight across, and it seemed to bring me to my kitchen. Then I turned to the right and where my washing machine is, and I saw, first of all, I heard the most horrible noise, because I've been going through stuff. I mean, unearthly noise. And when I got into the washing machine area, I saw this, it looked like a sheet, and it was blue, and then it had two other things in front of it, and then it was dark in that particular corner. I kind of have an idea what it is, but I wanted to talk to you about that and one other thing. I went to Florida a couple of years back, and my hair was covered. And when I got home, I realized my hair was now golden. It turned gold, like copper. I really didn't have my hair out or anything, and I'm just wondering, I know other people are saying that their hair is turning golden and different colors, and I just wanted to speak to you about that, and just if you can just talk about it for a second.
Okay. Well, yes. One thing we know about gold, we had played a video you might remember called "The Highest Frequency of Gold." Gold is the highest frequency when you come to the frequency of metal. When you have the gold is symbolized that you reach enlightenment, so to speak. That's why back then, if you had the golden plate or the halo behind you, that's why our women, they will go places, they will cover their head, not because of all this and that, because they didn't want others to find out the gold color. Remember, 83, come on, Esau named his son Eliphaz, which means God of gold. God, I worship the gold. So if you've been walking around here with your hair being gold, they know who you are. That's why Sarai, when she was going into the country of the Hamites, they had her hair completely wrapped and hidden, because they can identify our women.
Yeah, the Ruach has been doing that, and I've been getting attacks in that area, things trying to sit on my hair, and stuff like that. And I get it. So I just wanted to know exactly what that meant. I had an idea what it meant, because I told you before, I would just lay down the Most High. Most High told me once, he said, stand by the door and hold your hands up like David, like Daniel. And then I was here at this house, and he told me, lay down and lift your hands up. Now, listen to this. When I was on the plane going to Florida, I guess I was the only one that could see it. I was above the clouds, and I saw the angels laying down with their hands up. So the Most High told me one day, lay down with your hands up in the sky, upwards. And I started to feel this vibration, like boom, Vroom, vroom. I think I told you about that before.
Yes.
And I mean, I truly didn't understand what it meant, but I didn't say anything and I didn't see anything. Now I went and I started studying some information in regards to that. And I said, the Most High led me to the Japanese Shinto, because the Japanese, they take off their shoes in the house. My parents are Jamaican. I was born in England, but that's what we do. We take off our shoes, and I wanted to know why. And that was one of the first things that I thought about, and I started to talk to the Most High when I started to wake up. Why are we all having similar customs? Anyway, from what happened was I went into the Shinto, and before that was another thing that they were doing, begins with K, in Japan, right? So I forgot what my train of thought was going to be, but I found out that they were the ones that they basically have kept the most ancient way to meditate, and you're supposed to meditate on your back. Okay, remember everything's switched, everything's flipped upside down. You're sitting, you have to try and balance on your butt, which is not supposed to, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be lying down on your back.
Yes.
With your hands up or to the sides, as the same way I saw those angels up in the heavens. I mean, hundreds of, just think about all the clouds. And sometimes when we're driving, we can see them laying on their back with their hands out. They're giving praise to the Most High, right?
Yes.
So I found out that, and he also took me into Asia Minor. Let's just put it that way, the old Asia Minor. And what happened was, why things are going on over there is because if you research, you'll find out that there was a lot of seers over there, and they did not want to change the religion, okay, which got changed around the whole world. You know about all of that. And there was over 10,000, and they killed them all. So there's lots of different things happening around the world, but the Shinto, and like I said, is one of the oldest religions, I should say religions, of what our people were doing. And I'm quite sure if you research even more, you probably will find more information. But that's what I wanted to find out, is about the copper, my hair.
Yes.
And I know that the certain things the Most High has been doing to me, because I've been going through hell. When I mean hell, I ain't joking. I'm not going to talk about what I've been going through. You know what I've been going through.
Of course.
And the other thing that I told you, the halo. I saw a double halo.
Yes.
I saw halos in the beginning, and I wasn't sure what they were, and I started researching, but this double one I saw the other day, thick, bright, double. So when you're talking about it today, and I believe that's exactly what you're going to see it, and whoever will see it.
They will. Talking about this, sister, I will elaborate on that a little, and then I will play a video that's talk about the aura and the halo and things like that.
Right. I think at that point, people are just going to, it's not even a matter of, it's the Most High doing stuff. Let's put it this way. He's doing stuff to me, right? And at the same time, he is showing me my surroundings. Let's just put it that way, about what's happening with the surroundings. Okay, the people around me, what's happening with them as well.
Yes.
And what the Most High does, he does not do it like one time. He actually gives you a hint after hint. He'll show you, he'll let you know that this is a warning, this is going to happen, this is going to happen, and then eventually it happens, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. You know, I mean, you can read into what I'm saying, but you know I can't get into a lot of things that's happening with me. I'm really not going to get into it. All right? So if you could elaborate on that, I would really appreciate it. And my family, all praises to the Most High. And all I can just is be strong in the Most High, okay? And we just have to go through whatever we have to go through, and just keep, making sure that you keep positive.
Yes.
And yes, you're going to say things. And one more thing, this he's reminding me. I had a dream, so you understand where I'm coming from. I had a dream, and there was somebody with there were no hands, but there was a big shofar, and it was being blown. That shofar was handed to me, and I blew it. And then I handed it to someone else, and they blew it. I was distraught because I could not blow it the way it was being blown. The Most High came to me and said, you'll never blow it the way I blow it, but you did blow it. Come to find out the Most High wants me to speak out which where I was a really recluse person. I did not speak. I was very quiet. People used to pick on me, and he made me start speaking loud like him, to speak the scriptures through whatever books we have. And you know how Paul was, he get the scripture from here, 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 here. And he just wants me to, he says, no more speaking. He said, when you speak, you're going to read the scriptures. That's it. Because somebody listening.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes,
And I know somebody listening and watching and all that. And that's what I started to do.
Yes.
Okay. And in doing so, you know, you go through things. That's all I'm going to say.
All right then.
All right. So I'll listen to what you're going to say.
Thank you.
All praise to the Most High.
All
Take
right.
care.
Shalom.
Right now.
All right. Good. Let us watch the video first. Hopefully YouTube, well, this video has been there for this video has been there for 15 years. So, you know, they're not going to strike, but I will pay a little moment. This is the frequency, okay? Your body emits frequency. This is the sound of it, okay? This auric field is documented in a laboratory that record the yellow and green frequency in the energy field. See, this is called the highest, okay? You see this that you're hearing, they call ringing in the ear? Listen to it. All right, notice the shift and frequency signature as the same subject yoga instructor shift state of consciousness. This higher vibratory field is documented as the gold frequency signature in the human body biofield. So when you are hearing those bringing in the ears, or tinnitus or whatever disease that you have, it's not a disease. You're able to hear messages from your guardian angel, okay, messages from higher, or the being that are communicating with you, or you are around someone that their energy is so high, you can hear it. And most of the time when you are alone, you hear it, that means there's a presence within you, a presence here, and then they download something within you. This is what they are calling ringing in the ear. This is the gold frequency.
The following film shows the human energy field radiating outward from the body. It dynamically changes based on the physical conditions, the feeling states, the motivations of the person, in interaction with energy radiation from objects and living things.
Okay, so physical changes, feeling of state, motivation, object radiation, and living radiation. That's why we told our people there are certain people you don't need to be around them, and there are certain places you don't need to be there. It will change your vibration, man. Right now, I can guarantee you every single one of us that are watching here now at this moment, our vibration is high. That is, if you're one of us, that is, if you share the same knowledge with us, your vibration is high. You're happy somewhat, somewhere, you feel good. You don't want to leave. You want to hear more stuff. But if you're one of those people that, freaking judgment, no, you don't want to be here. In fact, you will leave as soon as possible. Okay?
The existence of the human energy field, or the aura, was validated and studied by over 12 years of high-frequency recordings. This film shows the field not ordinarily seen, but now visible.
So after 12 years of record, this is what you have. This is what they have to show us. 2 minutes, barely 2 minutes of, barely 1 minute of footage and 12 years of study. This is a dog right there.
Like all living things, this little dog has a sizable radiant field, even when he sits quietly. Notice now, as he greets his master, the obvious love and affection between them increases the dynamic radiation from their bodies, even the dog's tail and the man's head. No wonder so many people have pets who give them pleasure and provide a vital field of energy to interact with. Wherever there is motion in the universe, there is increased flow in the field that humans interact with. See the explosive activity from the
ancestors were using the sea to heal themselves. That's why those people, you see the hurricane destroy their houses. They build it right back by the sea. It destroyed their home. They build it right there on the sea. It destroyed it again. They keep building right on the seashore. Why? Because they do know, they understand there's power in the sea. That's why they shoo our people away from the beach.
waves and from his body. Also, the electromagnetic field of the body is negatively charged or ionized, as are waves or tumbling water, which further expands and heightens his field, giving a physical exuberance and emotional excitement. No wonder that a day at the beach is so exhilarating and vitalizing. We all love a babbling brook and the freshness of outdoor vegetation in mountains. Most of us believe that it is relaxation and beauty which refreshes us. From our research, we have discovered that living plants in rarefied atmosphere provide a richer field of negative ions, which heightens and replenishes our own energy field. Notice that the man's field becomes light in color and high in frequency. It sparkles and radiates some distance from his body. See that as the child moves into the mother's field,
Okay, look
the
at how
affection
the
between
field.
them changes the overall field to a pink color. Individuals' fields blend and enhance when there is a warm, caring relationship.
And that's why they are taking your children now. They already separate the men and the women. Don't date. Don't get involved with men. Oh, you black men better stay away from black women, any other women. And then they cut off the kids. At least that's why they're trying to cut off, because once the children around you, they raise your vibration, okay? Especially if you love your child.
These energy fields are the largest and the whitest that we have shown. She is oming.
Is oming, home vibration. And then the light is starting to getting better. That's why they forbid our people to do any of that.
On the breath inhalation, the radiant field diminishes, and on exhalation, it expands and envelops the child. We have known for a long time that Gregorian chants, oming, humming, singing, and whistling create an energy which perks up emotions and brings an expanded consciousness.
There you go. That's why they forbid our people to do none of those things. Go out there, try to. Again, sorry, beloved, I couldn't see the chart move. Some people may have question. I didn't see none of that. Okay. All right. Now, to answer the the question, talking about the goal, it's a frequency, and we are reaching this frequency. Some of you are already reaching it. Some of you are already reaching it. That's why we told our people to meditate, 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 meditate. Listen, quiet your mind. Listen. Somebody's talking to you. The reason why you don't hear it because you're talking too much, and you're above all, you're listening to too many others talking. Sometimes it is for you to go quiet in a closet or someplace and just listen. Clear your mind. Clear your mind. Listen. All right. Let me see if we have any question, because I couldn't see the stuff. Yes. Shalom, beloved sister, True Warrior, and Sister Pat, Spiritual Light Passing Through. Thank you for being here, and all the others. Yes, that is how the auric field is depicted in Hunter x Hunter. Brother DMJ is there. He can tell you. For the people that watch it, because there's no one in hell. Those people, they imagine those things because they've seen it somewhere, and they make sure they got people that look like us out there putting fear in our people and keep them in a low vibration. What you just see here, this is the people that are in high vibration. They are happy and stuff. Can you imagine the one that they don't show that are in low vibration? Can you imagine that? That is why they keep our people listening to this garbage. Well, Big Levi, there's some baby oil going on out there. You know, you need to say something about this. I ain't got nothing to say about that, man. I have things to say about the hurricane that are destroying people. Now, to leave you, beloved, they got another hurricane that is 50%. It's already, I forgot. I almost forgot, man. Boy, sorry about this. Let me go ahead and God, I completely and utterly forget about this. Okay, let me see if I can get that. There we go. So this is Google Earth, all right? So now with Google Earth, what they are seeing, beloved, the hurricanes are forming right here in this area right there. Okay, what they call it, the Gulf of Mexico, so to speak. But of course, we do know the Yucatan Peninsula, okay, where they have all the pyramids over there. Concul, what is that? Contukul Kinkin? Wow. Anyway, so the Hurricanes, the pyramids, they have a huge role in creating those hurricanes. So that's why they say a lot of them are forming here, and they move very quick. They move very quick. It is not because, oh, there is a wind that came from this, that came from that. No, those things are coming from the pyramids that are there, okay, and the Yucatan. You know what? Let's see the specific area. Pyramids, Yucatan. I should have said pyramid. Okay. Chichen Itza right here. Okay. Let me see if we can get to Chichen Itza. They actually have a train that go there. Okay, so okay, let's see if we can drop someone here. All right, so this is the pyramid. All right, those are the things that are sending those terrible weather upon those people. And they don't know how to shut it down. They don't know how to control it. All they can do is put those fences around and telling you not to go there. But we already have one of the brothers go over there and activate the ley line. Okay? Activate the ley line. The things that you are seeing happening in North Carolina, because we have people in North Carolina that activated the ley lines. Okay, so you can't move closer to this, because the moment you get here, they'll stop you. You know, I would like to go there and see if they will stop me. Anytime the mighty ones say go there, I would want them to stop me. God, I would want that. Say, I'm going back into my Haitian, like, you can't go there. Watch me. God. Okay, you can't move. They put like fences there, so you cannot move. Go over there. But anyway. So let's exit the ground view. Exit the street view here. Okay. Exit ground level. All right. So, and this is the area they are seeing. Okay, this is the area they are seeing that the hurricanes are coming from. Oh, well, it's coming from the Gulf of Mexico and things like that, you know, because there's a pressure here. No, that's not what that is. The one that caused the other one that caused the major damage came from right here below Haiti, and then went on top of Jamaica, and then went to Cuba, and then it devastated the same place that the other one, I forgot, was it Barrow? Barrow came from right under this, because they are coming from the pyramid, the ley lines. All right. And China been having all those hurricanes, tycoons that keep China getting all of them. Okay, because the land is massive over there, and then they can catch a break. Japan, China, Southeast Asia, the entire earth is being cleansed. So, all right, then that's it, beloved. This is where we'll stop it. If there's any question, let us know. We will leave you in peace. Thank you for all of you that being here. Get the book if you haven't get it yet. Any question, beloved? If not, we'll leave you with peace. We'll leave you with love. Keep on climbing. Keep on climbing the top of the mountain. Yeah, Nepal. Oh, yeah, Nepal is going under flood. For those of you who don't know, the so-called the Nepalese, they were the one that unleashed the cholera back in 2010 in the midst of the Haitian. Okay? The Nepalese, we talked about this before. Man, every time I try to leave, the nation come up with something. Give me a second here. I still got a few minutes. Nepal, Liz, Haiti, cholera. Okay. So, see, this is what the Nepalese were doing. They were poisoning our rivers. They were dumping the chemicals in the river. Okay, leak UN report Haiti cholera outbreak slim sanitation at its base. They were pumping the cholera, which killed a lot of our people. Okay, they were polluting our rivers. Okay, Nepal was in the midst of that. The cholera outbreak in Haiti in 2010 was linked to Nepalese peacekeeper stationed at UN base of the Artibonite River, the biggest river in Haiti. That was like the Mississippi River, the Nile of Haiti. They poisoned it. That was the Nepalese. They sent over there. The people saw them, and then they knew about it. They didn't show anything. The cholera outbreak began 9 months after January 10 earthquake, leading some observers to wrongly suspect it was a result of the natural disaster. However, Haitians grew immediately suspicious of a UN peacekeeper base home to Nepalese peacekeeper position and tributary of the Artibonite River. They are the one that killed millions of our people with the cholera. It wasn't natural, okay? Those are the people that died. The Nepalese did this, some of the 83, all right? That's what they did. Now, you're doing this to a group of people that are defenseless. They don't have any, they don't have any way, anyone that can defend them. They are headed everywhere. And then you unleash these things upon them. You kill millions of them. And then now you got this, flooding in Nepal. Okay? So now you got this. You got the flood killing your people over there, just like the flood. Let's take a video instead. Now you got that.
Heavy rains in Nepal have led to massive flooding and landslides, killing at least about 66 people, with 79 others have been missing in the last 24 hours. More than 3,000 security personnel are assisting the rescue efforts. In Kathmandu, the Bagmati River is overflowing, submerging the surrounding areas. The report suggests that 236 houses are...
Wait, when I was explaining things, did you guys saw the pictures? I don't know. Did you saw the pictures? Did you folks saw the pictures I was showing sometime, I think? Okay, all right. Okay, good. Now, this is what happened in Nepal right now. Okay, this video was published a day ago. It happened the same day. It happened here in Asheville, where you hang out, brothers, and then in Nepal, where you kill our people with the cholera. This is what was going on over there in Nepal, still going on.
Flooded and several others are at
66 dead, 79 missing. You can put a few zeros behind those 66. Okay, a lot of them are no more over there.
risk. The flooding has claimed multiple fatalities in the valley. The domestic flights have been cancelled, affecting nearly about 150 departures.
What should we do now? This calamity has happened everywhere and not just to us. It is a big thing for us that our lives have been saved.
Okay, this is what's going on over there in Nepal, and people don't know
Multiple
why.
landslides have triggered the blockage of roads and highways across the country, and according to officials, over 65 highways and major roads in 28 locations are obstructed. The risk of landslides has increased in 42 districts due to heavy rains, and this has left hundreds of travelers completely stranded. And according to reports, the police are working to clear the debris and to reopen roads to traffic. The torrential rains that began on Friday in most central and eastern areas of Nepal are expected to continue till Sunday. Authorities have issued
Sunday, which is today. I believe Sunday for them was yesterday.
A warning of flash floods in multiple rivers. And according to the officials, the Kosi River that caused deadly flooding in India's eastern neighboring state of Bihar almost every year is on high alert due to the disaster.
For all the latest news.
So this is what you people did. And that's why those things are happening. Yeah, you can't just sit there and say, well, because I don't know why those things are happening. Well, that's what that is. No, it's not 5,000. Millions of them die. Millions of them die from cholera. It was millions. The earthquake, when the earthquake hit, it instantly killed 1 million, which was prophecy. There was a reason that. Then the cholera came and killed more people than the earthquake. That's what those people do. And then there's a reason why they try to get rid of the so-called Haitian as soon as they can, but they cannot. You know, some of you will know the reason very soon enough. Very soon. There's a reason why Trump went after them and say, oh, well, they're killing ducks and stuff and things like that and stuff. Remember, the near future, you'll see a bunch of people come out there and claim they are Haitian. Like you. Not only you don't look like you don't look no. Who are you people? A lot of people will apologize and say stuff like, well, why are you people doing this? Back then you say this, now you say that. What the hell is going on here? But nonetheless, beloved, I leave you with peace. I will leave you with love. If you have any more questions, you can email me, okay? For the students, we'll see you tomorrow in class, okay? Shalom. Be at peace. There'll be no Jacob's trouble.